The flu, it's really been a huge gift and a huge surprise for me. I got the calling to do a webinar on the flu and I had no idea what was going to happen. And as always, something incredible, huge gifts came in. So I want to share with you the gifts that came in for me and the realizations that came in for me. And that it's interesting what came up for me just before I did this, before I started this was I remember when both my grandmothers were in a convent, they were taken care at the end of their lives, and they were taken care of by these beautiful nuns. And I remember one of the head nuns saying to me that the flu is the angel of transition. And I, when I started to go visiting my grandmothers, I would see what she meant. And it came up again for me this morning that it's the angel, it's our angel. So it's our savior, it's the world's savior, that what we're running from actually is the gift for transformation, for healing, for becoming one again. And what I mean by that is that this angel, I call it an angel, comes to our system and activates all the system information within us on every level about, do we want to be here or not? And it's a choice. Now, what came true in this webinar in the first part was incredible. It was not only that, but it was clearing our own choice plus our ancestors' choice. Even past life choices came in. So it really brought us to a space of opening the entire system up on every level of where we didn't want to be in the body or where we didn't want to be present. And then it worked also with the polarities. So it brought up where the splits were in the system and brought us back into unity consciousness at the end of the webinar. So, wow. This whole thing has been a massive gift for us all and an opportunity for us all when we fully embrace it. And many people have awakened from it, which is not surprisingly with the gifts that are the treasures which are in this. Now, these came in the webinar very strong. And at the end of the webinar, it brought us back to unity consciousness, which was incredible, feeling incredible space and cleaning all those shadow aspects or old splits from our ancestors that came from the ancestors and also from our own systems and the collective. And then tonight's webinar is going to be very interesting. And it's something I've worked with a long time. I think it's about 15 years, 10 to 15 years. I've been always working with actually HARP, H-A-R-P, and that's where there was the electromagnetic fields. So I've been working with electromagnetic fields where man is putting out these frequencies, new frequencies in the world. And I was supporting groups without even sharing that information. I always had this information within my system to share with the groups because I realized through key people I worked with and key people who knew about this information and knew how it was affecting the body, I learned how to transform it. So I'm going to share with you how the tools to how to work with and how to transform the electromagnetic fields effects from 5G, from HARP, from the electromagnetic field itself. So this is what we're going to do in this evening's webinar. And this is a really, really interesting space to be in, and how your system simply relaxes then and you become the master. So it's about mastering your system, be the master of your own creation, be the master of your own immune system, be the master of your own body on every level. So for me, this was a really big key that came in many years ago of how to work with the electromagnetic field. So yeah, if these keys you'd like to go further with, if you're in the webinar, I welcome you in again. And then if you're thinking about going to the webinar, there has been many incredible gifts that came through. And they just seem to be going higher and higher. And I know people get bored with me saying that, but it's amazing how the field is just jumping and jumping and jumping. And I remember every workshop I'd do, I'd say, oh my God, it was so different. It was so new. And it is. I never bore. it's always a jump. I always think, wow, that was amazing. We can't go any higher than that. And then suddenly we're on another level and another level and another level. So celebrating these changes. So the keys again, which came in, was unity consciousness, transforming your entire system back into creation. And now tonight's is going to be about how to be the master of your energetic bodies, your cells, in connection to the electromagnetic field, and more. I feel more. I don't know what it is, but I feel more is coming in. So maybe I see you at the webinar later on. They're recorded, so you can watch them at any stage, and you're meant to repeat them as well. So they're there for you. Okay. So have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.